Hello, justtwogood here, and the Shang-Chi trailer finally dropped. It makes me sad that the only other retail set is just the boring car chase. This is the LEGO Shang-Chi 2021 Escape from the 10 ring set with a total of 4 minifigures, 1 animal character, and it retails for $30 in the United States with 321 pieces. This was sent to me early by the Brick Teach on Instagram. Go give him a follow because he's really nice. And let's take a look at the minifigures. So let's start with one of the 2 exclusive minifigures of this set. This one is Katie, I believe, or it could be Catty because it's K-A-T-Y. This is actually played by Awkwafina in the movie, so another Awkwafina character in LEGO form with the dragon from Raya and the Raya sets. This design has an exclusive torso and leg printing. That's a kimono dress. Love how that looks. Very beautiful with the red and the different colors at that lining there. And you got even some nice leg printing as well. And I like getting this hair piece in black again. It seems like the princess braid hair is kind of making a comeback, and that's pretty cool. And at the back, you can see there's some nice torso printing. The face print isn't a new face print, but that smile right there I think fits Awkwafina, so I actually don't mind. But this is getting a little bit used in terms of like overuse. The design, it was originally from Tina Goldstein from the LEGO Fantastic Beasts Dimensions pack, and then it was used in Woman of NASA. It was used in some other minifigures as well, but still not super common, so I don't mind too much. The minifigure for Shang-Chi is the same as the one in the bigger Battle at the Ancient Village set. The torso print is pretty decent looking. I just don't like the face printing, which I don't think looks like the main character. Other than that, we have one of the 10 rings, I'd imagine, and also Maurice, which the Maurice animal we'll take a look at in a little bit. But this does have an alternate face print, where you can see he has an angry look. So this figure of Maurice, or Maurice, whatever you want to pronounce it as, the movie hasn't come out, so I can't really tell, is a design that is actually based off of an ancient creature in Chinese folklore. And what I learned from your comments is that this creature doesn't have a face. So it is kind of accurate to not have a face on there. That's actually really cool. The design of this also looks a lot like a golden snitch piece from LEGO. I get it with the wing design. This fits across 2 studs. And as I showed earlier, it could be held by minifigures from the bottom there. And just like Maurice and Shang-Chi, the design of Wenwoo is the same as the bigger set. The torso and legs are actually pretty darn cool. I like the back torso printing as well. It's just that face print is so overused. I mean, it was used since the first MCU movie in LEGO, which was the Avengers. It was used for Loki. And they've used it so many times since for different characters like Lex Luthor, Bruce Wayne. Please, LEGO, just make us some new head prints for these characters. It feels so less detailed. There's not even an alternate face print on this guy, and he has one of the 10 rings as an accessory. The last minifigure is also an exclusive, which is Razor Fist. The only exclusive part is that torso print, which looks pretty decent, but that face print I tie so much with Poe Dameron. It's not like the Tina Goldstein face print with Awkwafina's character, where that's used like once or twice. This one is used so many times with the Poe Dameron character. All I see is Oscar Isaac with this actor right here. And I don't think that actor looks anything like Oscar Isaac. I just think they should have put an exclusive face print or maybe a different face print that's not tied to a character from another license from the same company. But anyways, we have some back torso printing right there. And you have an alternate facial expression where he looks pretty angry. I like seeing this hair piece used, and you can see this accessory right here as his weapon. For the builds of the set, we actually have 5 separate builds. 4 that are kind of identical to one another, and then we have the car in the middle. The build for the car that Katie is driving at the front of the box is pretty decent. This design uses a 6 wide structure, and I actually like that. It reminds me a little bit of the Speed Champions cars that used to exist, but now we go with a little bit more of a detailed and bigger scaling. This design has that same curvature where we have those side designs with these slopes right here and some double cheese slopes, and also a bit of stickers. Thankfully not as much as the Ancient Village set where there's a total of 10 stickers, and there's not too many small ones. We got a lot of bigger ones for those motorcycles and then for the front hood. So it's not the worst sticker selection, but it is a little bit annoying. Though at the front, I like the design on that hood there. But this kind of appears in the same design of it being these bullets or whatever throughout the vehicle. It looks too much of the same that it almost looks like a decal as part of the actual vehicle itself. Though I think these are supposed to be banged up designs. if you're going to do stickers, at least give us different looking stickers so it looks a little bit more natural. Anyways, at the back, we have a sticker for that license plate there. I like the curvature at the back and how they did the tail lights there. Double cheese slopes as well at the bottom. And then inside, you could actually fit 2 minifigures. Just remove this hood right here. And there you go. I really like how spacious it is in that interior, just having them seated down, where what they used were some jumper pieces at the front there. And then towards the back, just some more studs, using one of those 2x2s with no studs at the front and some studs at the back. And at the back, you even have enough space to put Maurice with them. Just put him right here. And you can see putting the other 2 back in, he fits in there pretty snug. Anyways, putting the ceiling back on. There you go. All 3 of them are driving inside there. For some final details, I don't think I gave the best look at the front right here. Like the grille design there and how they used those 1x1s with those parts sticking out. And then the underside, you can see how that comes together. But anyways, that's it for the build of the car, which I think is probably the best build of the set. Let's take a look at the others. And then we have the 2 motorcycles for the 10 rings. I guess I would be more excited for this build if this motorcycle frame wasn't used so much in Marvel over the last year. It was used in the Avengers Tower set as well as the Black Widow set. You know, this dark blue design. I don't know. I mean, they should have maybe changed up the color, just had a separate build so it feels more unique. This design does have a pretty interesting sticker that's different on both of these motorcycles. This one has a bright bluish green that I really like, and then this one has this pink that's pretty cool. And then other than that, they're the same build, where I like this little tail light right here. And the 2 minifigures fit well onto these. And then there's 2 turret builds, which use an identical base, but then they change up at the top. This one right here is a disc shooter, which you can rotate around. And by pushing this Technic pin at the back, oh my gosh, I just lost that. It shoots out a disc. The disc is unprinted. It's just a blue disc. And then we have this missile launcher right here, which by pushing back on the missile right here, that shoots really far. Be careful. Don't shoot that at your face. It will hurt. But anyways, that's it for these 2 builds. Oh my, were you there when this was uploaded for 3 minutes and I didn't include this part in the review? Might be. Well, anyways, there's this weapon holder right here. And yeah, it's not anything too special or memorable. There's weapon holders in lots of sets from like Ninjago per se. But yeah, that's it for the build. Let's take a look at the packaging and the final verdict. Here's the box for this set, which I really like the design of this box with the borders and the character in the corner there. And then at the back, you can see some different parts of the set, which, man, if they just built this backdrop here, it would have been more interesting than the actual builds of this set. Ugh. As for the instructions, at the very end, we have an advertisement for some other Marvel sets, which are just the mechs. Describing this set in one word is average. The build of this set, the only one that stands out is the car. The rest are very similar to one another, whether it be the 2 turrets, the motorcycle, or even that build that I forgot of in the first upload. It's so unmemorable they didn't even include that build in the box. But yeah, for such a unique property that is coming out from the Marvel Studios line, it looks like it's different from the other ones where it's more Kung Fu themed. I just feel like this should have had a more special build. And there's even interesting builds at the back of the box that they could have made over this car chase set. But as it stands, even looking down to the minifigures where 2 appear in the other set and the other 2 have some slight new prints here and there. I mean, I love the outfit for Awkwafina's character, to be fair. It just doesn't feel so special, and I wish they would have put a little bit more effort into this sub-theme. So if all things considered, I rate this one a 5 out of 10. It's pretty darn average. They could have even got rid of some of those side builds and make this a $20 set, and maybe I would have felt like it's a little bit better in the price for the value. But that's it for now. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out. Bye.